Hello Drag Gang, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be covering everything that you missed from the New York Comic Con panel of the Dragon Prince that happened today at 4:45 EST. Let's get right into it. There's going to be some announcements at the beginning, and then we're going to get into spoilers for Season 6 a little bit into it. I'll let you know when that happens if you don't want to know anything about Season 6 and go into it blind. So, first announcement is we have a new graphic novel coming, probably in the next year and a half, seeing how the other graphic novels were released in a similar time frame. It is called The Dreamer's Nightmare, and it stars Callum and Ezra. The description from the Dragon Prince Twitter says, "Can young Ezra and Callum quell the brewing storm in the quiet Catola's town of Noct, or have bad dreams come to haunt for good? Announcing our fourth Dragon Prince graphic novel, Dreamer's Nightmare. Pre-orders opening soon." By pre-orders opening soon, I probably mean the next few months. Another announcement is that during this year's Netflix Geek Week, which is expected to happen in November, it is not confirmed though, we will be seeing the teaser trailer for the Dragon Prince Season 6, which is very exciting, and hopefully a release date, but that's not confirmed. The teaser is though. And we will also be seeing a teaser for the Dragon Prince game that has been in development since the show started, and I am very excited to finally see how that is shaping up. Moving on to the spoilers. The New York Comic Con panel group who was in person saw the entirety of Season 6, Episode 1. And I've read the description, and it is a doozy full of a lot of spoilers. So feel free to click off the video now if you don't want to be spoiled. But it's really tempting to hear the spoilers, and I think it's really interesting to theorize from this episode what the rest of the season will be like. Alright, so enough delaying, let's get right into it. The description comes from Twitter user, or X user, I refuse to call it X actually, Chicken TDP, and it starts with the title, Chapter 1, Star Touched. We then see the standard opening of the Dragon Prince, where Viren turns to stone and Averis picks him up. But although, this time, when Averis picks up Viren, he crumbles into ash. Starting the episode now. So we start with Eros crying, and we see a new female Star Touch elf approaching from behind. And she says they are connected by love or something like that, and it cuts to Soren blindfolding Ophelia. And then Ezra's summarizing everything that happened in Season 5 to one of the guards, and showing the prison to Ophelia, and she thinks it's a bad idea to keep it. And then during a High Council meeting, Callum is staring into the prism. Callum wants to destroy the prism instead of hiding it, knowing Averos can and will manipulate people. However, Soren's like, "We can create the Fellowship of the Pearl!" Haha, Lord of the Rings reference. And I think that's very funny. Rayla, although perks up and says destroying it could release him, and that's way too risky for them to do that. Ezra, however, wants to keep it in Catalyst and keep it hidden and protected. So they're all butting heads right now, which is actually kind of interesting. They cannot agree of what to do with the prison. And then we see Zim crying at the portrait of his mother because he has no idea where his mother is, and that's so sad. Anyway. Then we see Callum noticing the Star Touch rune lighting up outside on the cube. So Callum suggests talking to celestial elves in the Star Scraper to learn how to destroy the prison. Callum wants to take Rayla to Celestial Tower to learn how to destroy the prison and release Rayla's parents. Rayla is like, nah, it's too risky. But Callum is deathly afraid of Everest using him. And then Callum gets possessed, apparently, in the middle of the night during his sleep. He goes to the secret viewing room where the egg was once held, and now the prison sits there. He touches it and lands in Everest's prison. He recognizes a chair in the room and the broken mirror. He realizes he's trapped inside. We see Averos briefly, and Callum drops the prison and wakes up. Callum runs to wake Rayla up and tells her what happened. Callum says they have to do something and has an idea. Callum goes down to the baker, asking for something special and innovative to stop Averos. We see Zim crying again, missing his mom, and Soren does a dog howl in solidarity, I guess? And then Callum tells Ezra that he has a new plan. Callum begins netting spell block runes, and the baker comes in with a pearl decoy. Rayla has no idea what's going on. So they swap the pearl with the decoy, and he wraps the real one with the spell-blocking blanket. At dawn, Callum and Rayla leave to get the Star Scraper. So the two of them protecting the prison of the most dangerous elf, that's gonna go lovely, right? And Soren and Zim leave to find the Dragon Queen as well. Let's Go Kings side quest with Soren and Zim. That's actually gonna be so exciting. And then we see Claudia looking very bad and waking Terry up. She reflects on her mother, her brother, and her dad all leaving her. And Terry insists he'll never leave Claudia because she leaves him first. In the end, Claudia breaks up with Terry and walks away from him on the beach while he breaks down crying. Wow. Good job, Claudia. And that is the entirety of Season 6, Episode 1. So tell me what you guys think. Because that's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know what I think. Alright. Bye, guys.